Today we are going to get your footwork, your taconeo, going from mushy and flat to strong and dynamic. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to do two things. I am Rina Orellana. If you don't know me, I am a professional flamenco dancer with over 25 years of experience. I also have an online flamenco studio where I teach dancers from all over the world to speak, feel, and dance flamenco. There are over 80 courses for new beginners through advanced dancers, and if you're interested, you can check the link below for your free 10-day trial. But let's begin with your footwork. So of course with footwork, with taconeo, it is so challenging for all levels of flamenco. So if you are a new beginner, I recommend that you just kind of watch a little bit, and all the stuff that I'm going to show you, just your hands on your hips. And if you have more experience, then you'll be able to do all of the nooks and crannies of this video with me. So what we're going to do is talk about a few things. So one thing before we go on to like the two things of getting your footwork, strong and juicy, you want to be sure that you have the proper positioning, that you have your knees over your toes. So if you are pronating, if you're turning in your feet and your knees are coming in, you're going to hurt yourself and your footwork is going to sound awful. Same thing is true if you supinate, if you turn out your feet and your knees, you're gonna hurt yourself. So you want to make sure that you develop the skills to keep your knees over your toes as you dance. The two things that we're going to look at, number one, is being able to differentiate between strong footwork and soft footwork. So it's just like in music when you're listening to music. It's not all the same way. It would be boring, right? So the same thing with footwork. You want to have, there's parts that you accent and parts that you are soft. So we're going to keep it super simple in this video by just doing a golpe tacón. That's it. So if you are new to flamenco, it's flat, heel, flat, heel. If you have experience, you know this. All right, but we're going to focus on keeping the knees relaxed and really lifting up those heels. So you want to really kind of develop that stretching, that flexibility in the toes to be able to then go really hard with the heel, with the tacón. All right, so we're going to practice strong and soft. So right now, just our hands on our hips, we're going to go strong, just very staccato. Boom. So you are making strong noises, strong sounds. The movement comes from behind, and you're really lifting up those heels. Okay, now let's try it soft. So I'm doing the same technique, but I'm just doing it softer. So I'm still trying to get those heels up, but it's soft. So now let's alternate. Strong, soft, strong, soft. Accent on the golpe. Now let's do the opposite. Let's do soft golpe, strong tacón. The second one now is going to be upper body. Now, if you're more of a beginner, keep your hands on your hips, and if you need to. But we want to, when you are doing your footwork, sometimes you are just going to keep your hands down, but you are always going to be twisting. You always want to twist a little bit. So you're not going to stay flat for too long because it's just going to look flat. You want to have a little bit more dynamic look by having a slight twist. So what I mean by that is at the waist, pop. And it's not the shoulder going down. No. It's actually the other shoulder going back. All right, so I'm here. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so let's practice that. We're going to go. We're just going to keep the accents neutral here because we're going to focus on that upper body. Up, and switch, switch, so you see how much it looks different by just going, if I went flat with the upper body, I'm moving my arms, but it looks boring. Here, it's a little bit more dynamic. And now if you can get the hand involved, even better. All right, so the next technique for the upper body is we're just going to bring the arms up as we do the footwork and down. So here you want to open up that chest, engage that upper back, the palms are towards the back, and then at the top you roll the pinky over. So up and over. Okay, so we have and ba, down. All right, so now we have strong, soft, strong, softer, soft, strong, soft, strong. We have engage, 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 and twist, and open, bring the arms down, bring the arms down. So let's drill that with solo compás, and remember that one thing at a time. If it gets too confusing, keep your hands on your hips and focus on the feet. Here we go, and strong, soft, strong. And now up, strong, soft, strong. Tacón. Again, golpe, golpe, golpe. And now tacón, pa, 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 pa. All right, now let's do the upper body. So we'll do the twist first, and pa. Switch. Switch, switch, and now arms up, and down, up, and down. All right, now let's do shorter, switch, and arms up, and down, up, and down. Again, with the twist. Arms up. All right, now golpe, golpe. Golpe. And now let's go soft. Here we go. Pop, 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 pop. Up, pop, 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 pop. One more round. Pop, 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 pop. So I hope you can use this the next time you are working on an escovilla. Remember that there are different places to accent, and that as long as where you focus, that's where that accent is going to go. So if you're just going the whole time, it's just going to sound kind of muddled. You want to have a little bit of flavor in there. And then of course in that upper body, you want to control it with the twist and then opening up that chest. And of course, being able to do that upper body, you need to have your feet locked in. You need to have that muscle memory. So at any point that your footwork suffers from adding the upper body, keep your hands on your hips. Get the feet locked in first. So that was fun. So if you want to continue your studies with me in a more structured step-by-step way, I encourage you to join me inside Online Flamenco Studio. I have over 80 courses for new beginners through advanced levels in technique, choreography, and flamenco theory. We have a very, very vibrant community that's worldwide. We have monthly challenges, workouts, live practice sessions, live training sessions, and it's just a very supportive place to be. And people have been with me for years and they either have learned with me completely, only with me, or they use the Online Flamenco Studio to supplement their live classes. So if you're interested, I encourage you to check out the link below and you can get your free 10-day trial. So thank you for joining me and I'll see you next time.